Good afternoon. My name is Mark Van Loo. I'm the Director of Aviation for the City of Kansas City. Welcome elected officials, county commissioners, special guests. We are standing in a facility that was constructed in the 1950s to accommodate TWA's World Hub. Since that time, 6,000 employees worked in here and have witnessed several airline consolidations. Jobs have gone overseas. And last year, American Airlines announced they would be leaving Kansas City in September of this year. Immediately, we began spanning the globe for someone to fill these shoes. This complex is larger than the Mall of America. In the wintertime, our utility bill for the entire facility is $500,000 a month. That's a gas bill and an electric bill, you can imagine. None of this would be possible, of course, without the mayor of our city, Mayor Funkhauser, our city manager, Troy Schulte, and the city council, who has allowed the aviation department to act not like another city department. They've allowed us to act like entrepreneurs that we are. They allow us to travel the world to bring these companies to Kansas City. And when you get time after you tour the aircraft later on, be sure and go to the back of the room. There are several photos of aircraft parked in the desert, and I believe the one over there on my right is the Arizona desert, and you can see the types of aircraft that airlines are no longer flying because of the economy. That's what this company does. They acquire these aircraft and they either scrap them, they resell them, refurbish, and they've done over 200 aircraft so far to date, and they're quite good at it. And you will see a combination of all these companies located around the world come to Kansas City to do business. So we are very, very excited.
Mr. Patrick Krause, I want to thank you and welcome you and your family here to Kansas City, Missouri. I did meet Patrick and some of his staff over a year ago, and after that meeting, one of the people in the museum said, "What's going to happen up there at the airport?" And I said, "Why?" And they said, "Well, I think Jet Midwest might be interested in some of the property." And so I said, "Get a hold of Mark Van Loo." So they have gotten acquainted, and we're here today. Patrick, we're excited about the jobs you're going to create here at this place. At one time, there was over 5,000 people that worked here. So we're excited to have the folks that you're going to bring in and the work that you're going to do. And we as Kansas City, Missouri, I'm sure I can speak for the city manager and our mayor, we want to do everything we can to make you successful here in Kansas City and to work with you. So thanks for coming to Kansas City and bring your operation. And I just have to put in a plug for the Airline History Museum. He's been a big help with us down there, and thank you for that. Thanks.
Once again, Kansas City shows that it's open for business. Not many months ago, when American Airlines told us that they were going to move out of here, we were already working on getting another tenant. And it's absolutely wonderful that we succeeded to find a new tenant to fill their shoes. It's a testament to the quality of the workforce that we have in Kansas City, Missouri, and to the strength of our city. It means as many as 500 new jobs up here. That's 500 people that can move into our neighborhoods, 500 people who can contribute to our tax base, 500 people who send people to our schools, and I see Dennis Fisher from the Park Hill School District back there. I'm sure he's ready to welcome some folks. One of the most important partners in this project was, as Mark Van Loo indicated, the state of Missouri. When Governor Jay Nixon appointed David Kerr last year, the governor said David's experience in state economic development and working with AT&T would give Missouri an experienced hand as it competes for good-paying jobs, and that's proven to be absolutely true.
6 years ago, the Missouri Development Finance Board approved $16 million of tax incentives to the city of Kansas City to make structural improvements to the overhaul base right here at the Kansas City International Airport. The overhaul base is where aircraft and engineering maintenance, repair, and overhaul work is done, and it's a facility that is critical to keeping an airline's planes safely in the air. In the last few years, however, as the economy worsened, the previous tenant had to begin a downsizing process, which basically left this facility nearly abandoned. While at the time that seemed like a very painful loss for the region, The people here in Kansas City, as well as the state, certainly didn't take this setback laying down. Instead, we turned this into an opportunity. You, the city, the region, and the state turned this into an opportunity. Governor Nixon's administration, led by the Department of Economic Development and the Missouri Development Finance Board, worked closely together with the Kansas City leadership, the KCADC, the Aviation Department here, as well as the City Council and the Mayor, to find a new tenant, and we found one, and that's a company called Jet Midwest. Jet Midwest was looking to consolidate its operations from across the U.S. state, and they saw the overhaul base here at Kansas City as a positive alternative. Just last month, in the month of March, our state added 7,200 new jobs, which is the largest one-month increase in employment since the year 2007. We're emerging from the economic doldrums that have crippled our state, and we're heading into a new era of prosperity and well-being for the Show Me State. I'm excited and we're proud that the state of Missouri could partner with the Kansas City area to be here today with this great announcement. Because when it really gets right down to it, we all know that when Missourians work together, we can do anything. We have the right workforce, and we have the right economic development tools to make 2010 and beyond an area of this country that Missouri leads the country out of the recession. So with that, it is my great honor to be able to introduce to you our newest member to the community. That is the Jet Midwest CEO, Patrick Krause. And Patrick, we want to thank you for your dedication, for considering Kansas City, Missouri, and for being here. You are now an honored member of this community.
Thank you. The unlimited potential of the KCI Overhaul Base, Kansas City's centralized location, and an ample, well-trained aviation workforce made Kansas City our top choice to solve our needs. On Monday morning, a stream of 300 truckloads of commercial aircraft material, tooling, and supplies will begin its flow to Kansas City. Jet Midwest, its affiliates, will continue to supply our commercial aircraft customers with everything from parts to planes. As part of our expansion, we will soon be able to provide our domestic and global customers with maintenance. Our goal is to have an FAA-certified component repair facility on site by the end of this year. And in the next 2 years, Jet Midwest and its affiliates are intent on opening an FAA engine overhaul shop and an FAA-certified MRO facility here on base. Jet Midwest is honored and proud, humbled to be part of such an important step in the regrowth of this amazing community. We appreciate the opportunity and will work feverishly to make the city of Kansas City proud of Jet Midwest. We applaud the efforts of Governor Nixon as well as our local government for continuing to fight for Missouri job development. Our formula for growth is simple. Jet Midwest and its affiliates will bring airplanes into the hangars. We will bring engines into the engine shops. This will put cars in the parking lot and Missourians back to work. All of us at Jet Midwest are excited to embark on this journey and put our stamp on the great history of aviation in Kansas City. Thank you.
I would also like everyone the opportunity to go on board the aircraft and see a true rock star airplane. There are no aircraft seats on this airplane.
Oh, wow.
You will not believe this.
Oh, yeah.
This is a cheap stuff. Yeah.